Good evening, boys and girls, friends, lovers, children of all ages. We are live, and this is Denver, Colorado. The PSL has joined the protest. They shut city council down, and people are not happy today. Good morning.
You get that,
Shut it down! Justice!
So we're gonna do that.
Justice!
And do that.
Down! Shut it down!
Do that.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
Shut it down!
We don't get it.
Shut it down!
Can I talk to the camera? Can I ask some questions? Hey, happy 2020. What do you think about what's going on right now?
Time, man.
So you don't mind. You got it parked, you're chill. Have you guys even thought about stepping out? All right. I didn't expect this. Yesterday they were recording it.
Now there's, well, that's a man.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Would you like to talk to camera?
Shut it down!
I'm sorry? Sure, you want to throw it in the park? I'll let it drop with you. Your inhalers. You don't carry an inhaler with you? That's it at home. Did you want to back up? I could help turn you around. Yeah? Okay, hold on. Hi. He wants to go that way. He wants to go that way. I got a veteran at the front. He wants to back up and get out of here. He's having a little bit of a panic attack, so we're going to make a little room for him. You want to just back up a little bit? He's backing up so you can get out. Stop that car. You gotta go. Look at that car. You can't get out unless that car's gone. You gotta move that car. Hey.
Black lives matter! 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 Black lives matter!
So that's right, folks. Sorry we had to get that out of the way. I want you to know that this is not a small action tonight.
No peace!
No racist!
Police!
No justice!
No peace!
I didn't know this was gonna happen. I also didn't know they were gonna cancel city council. That's right. Solid, continuous movement. Look at that. Look at that formation. I love it. They're tightening up. They're filling in. They have a clue as to what they're doing tonight. Yeah, I'm just talking to my channel.
Oh, good. How are you?
Good, how are you? Fantastic, good evening. This is beautiful. I'm telling you, night after night, day after day, Denver's been shutting it down.
Sorry, it's like I don't want all your shit to fall.
I don't either, because there's batteries in there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I interview somebody? Can I interview you? Can I interview you? Because you're out here. I want to ask you, as a woman of color, what you think of this?
I got a lot of different ways to feel about it.
How do you feel about this? Your kids are out here with you? What does this mean to you? I didn't say you were, but you saw it.
Proclaiming the gospel of Jesus.
Okay.
That's what we stand for.
And so what does that mean to you happening here?
To me, honestly, it's a way to go about doing it. That's how I feel. But
It's a way.
it's a way.
I respect that. That's why I ask questions. Right? It's a way. Very good. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. One bus through. Let's see what they do with the other one. I think they're probably just gonna walk right through, so they'll let that tear it down. So it turns out, folks, I missed out on the party. They've been doing this for a couple of hours. Since city council was closed and they were all coming down anyway, they figured if there was no place to go to city council, they might as well shut the streets down. That's the word on the street. Yay, Jenna. She's a 2020 graduate. He's cool, calm, and collected. Hi, can I ask you questions? Not interested in being interviewed.
Are you with the Cut the Plastic?
I am Cut the Plastic.
We've been watching you, bro. You're doing amazing.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out here.
Dude, absolutely.
Like I'm the late one today, right?
Yes, sir. No, you're good, bro. You're good. You're always ready. You're always on time when you need it.
That's right, man. And I got a parking spot because to hell.
Yeah.
Perfect. Hi. Yes, because what we talked about recently is the fact that you come out to a protest effectively prepared. It's not late yet. It's not 9 o'clock, is it? Oh, it's not. It is, but it's not 10.
It's because we're about to go through it.
The homeless camp. I know. We've been hustling this for night 31 or 32. I can't quite remember. Oh shit, I named it wrong. We're gonna have to rename the video. And quite honestly, rumor has it that anybody can start camping out here now. Getting hit, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
You know, I have a tent and I've been meaning to use it lately. I'm really wanting to break it back out. Yeah.
Come here.
Lots of it.
Come here.
That's good.
What's going on?
Mr. Helmet.
You're with Cut the Plastic.
Yes.
You're the reason why I know these protests overnight.
Thank you.
I saw your live from this Saturday.
Oh, Aurora.
Yeah, that's the reason why I knew what was happening over at the violin visual.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't aware. I was more on the other side. And
Oh, did you hear me yelling?
I heard you, but I was like, who's that? It's like I think we intercrossed our paths, but I just wasn't aware.
Yeah.
And actually I I was aware of one of the police officers that you actually interviewed closer to the end,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, yeah, he's a definite asshole. I knew it because I was standing right in front of him as we were being pushed across the field.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as I saw his face, because I only saw him through his mask,
Uh-huh.
as soon as you actually got to him, you're like, you look like an asshole. I'm like, yes. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just me playing my by his eyes.
Yeah.
You could just tell when they're assholes.
Yeah,
And so it's like, and then afterwards, I think you came over here.
I did.
And I was like,
That's
wait.
when the guy got hit.
Yeah, and I was like,
And we were like not formation, right? It was tough.
yeah. Yeah, and then I was like, wait, so there's protests, and so I just came over to City Hall because they canceled the
City council.
yeah, they
Right.
canceled
It was yell at government day.
Yeah.
Every Monday, go yell at the government.
Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit that they did that.
Well, you know, it's actually how these things work. Because they said, we don't want you in your building hanging out. It seems like they prefer that you take to the streets.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's the only way that
seriously.
they listed. It's the only way that they actually will list it. Any other way, they will not list them whatsoever.
Hey,
Man, thank you.
where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. I saw the ambulance and I was keeping an eye on things. So that's that I.
Oh yeah, but thank you for kind of letting the word out.
Okay. Yes.
But yeah, otherwise I would have been oblivious of how the actual true formation that they had, where they were splitting us into two groups, like it was either two of them protesting groups.
Right. No. And the whole property, the people's property is the plaza, the park, right? It's the people's park.
It's a public park.
It's a public park. And so it's not like that side of the park is yours and this side of the park is mine. No, it's like, oh, our house is over here and there's the fence for it. We're going to stay on our side of the fence. And I really feel like if they had just stopped, right?
Stop. Yeah.
If they had just gone inside and left it alone, would have been fine. People didn't leave till the cops did.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's their right. I mean, they're supposed to be here to serve us. We pay their people. Well, of course. They don't see it that way. They have too much fucking...
Not sure who's leading this. Okay,
But
sorry.
I wanted to come by and say hi.
No, you're good. And I'm enjoying this. And I'm grateful for it. I have been doing this for 8 years plus. So situational awareness, and keep an eye on traffic situations, cars, people in the street, things like that are part of what I have to do, right?
Yeah.
And I was security before I was a videographer. I actually have been FBI background checked to have airspace access, like in the middle of the field, directing airplanes in and out, being able to shut down whole sections of the grounds for air shows. There's like 20,000 people, and if a kid's missing, nobody comes in or out until they find the kid, right? That kind of shit. So,
Aware of procedures, but it's that now.
am I? So, yeah.
Like, I'm currently...
Sorry, I saw you were in Aurora, the police kept flashing the light in your camera.
And how I was yelling at them that was a violation of law, and that I was gonna sue. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw get all other documents.
No, but sometimes you just gotta throw it out there at them, and then sometimes you gotta actually go after it. Right? He was actually cool about it. He's like, "Don't shine your light in my eyes, please." The kids are pretty blinded.
Didn't you like see that?
Yeah, not only that, not when you got on live, but it was around the whole wire.
So if you have anybody who's getting gassed or injured from that event, I have lawyers waiting to hear from you.
Okay.
Cut the plastic at Gmail. But I want to give these people space because I've been working with them for a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna slide by you.
Joe told you at the end of the ESL meeting, we have homework for you to do. Bring 3 people. Bring as many people as you can because that's one of the ways we can guarantee our safety. Just listen to each other and yeah, I love all of you. I'm really happy that this happened. I think we can all make a difference. I just really want to, I don't want to see the momentum die. Please keep coming out. Please keep coming out. So for the next 2 days, we will be starting at City Hall, sometime around 6. A lot of you are our socials. Just stay tuned. We're pretty We're going to try to get to know you so we can move in more of you, show a lot more responsibilities. We can't do this alone. We need all of you. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna let y'all know exactly what it is.
Hey, you stand up, I go over there.
People come up if they want to say anything afterwards, and then the night crew will officially go out and continue. All right. So for those of you who are new, who have come, if you want to go home, we're not going to keep you here tonight. Tonight was just a learning experience. Tonight was just getting to feel us. All right. Just getting to feel us. But if you stay, you definitely have to be hyper vigilant, and you have to actually adhere to the directions we give you, because we have developed more of a soldier-like mentality at night. So at nighttime, we are a lot more on it because we encounter more rowdy pedestrians. But again, we have to change the mind of the citizen. We have to change the mind of our fellow neighbor in order for this war to be enacted against the powers that try to crush us. If we want that war to go on, we have to have willing participants, willing combatants, people who actually are ready to do more than just peaceful protest. Because I don't know if y'all have gotten this from just looking at us, but we're not exactly ready to be peaceful. All right? What you see, the aftermath of the things you see are the aftermath of people who are like-minded, and I won't say that it's us, but I'll say that fuck yes. All right? What I'm telling y'all is that if you come with us, you have to be prepared to lock it down for real. All right? For real. Now, when we talk about disseminating orders, when we talk about lifting each individual person up as a leader, when we talk about those things, what I mean is if you have a particular skill, if you think that you are good at something, or if we see something within you that we think is good that you don't see within yourself, we are going to single you out and ask you. Or if you think you already have it, single yourself out and come up to us and ask us. And I'm especially asking the women in this crowd, if there are women of color in this crowd and black women, come up and tell us you have skills. Men, I need y'all to listen to me, all right? We need to take more of a security role. And in order to do that, we need to listen to the women who end up being the prey when we do not pay attention. All right? Yeah. Now, what that really means, what that actually means, is for the ladies in this crowd, I want you to take notice of the women who march with us and how they carry themselves. They ask, they demand that the men step up. So when you're in a situation, you demand that man next to you stand up. Now, I'm not telling you to take that power from yourself. I'm telling you to grab that power and tell that man next to you to put himself in his proper place. Period. Because there are people out there who try to get us. There are people out there who single you out. And we're supposed to be up, standing up next to you. You're not supposed to be in front of us. You're supposed to be either next to us, or if you feel comfortable. You get what I'm saying? This is not about us protecting you as lambs. This is about all of us being wolves together. And even the female wolves are protected by the men. Even the female wolves protect the men. Alright? So like I said, if you feel like you have that in you, come up to us and we will give you a stop. We will say, hey, we need you to do this. That means actually do it. Don't just feel good because you spotlighted your personality. That means you actually have to step up. We need these types of people. We need this type of personality. We need this in order to make this movement work from the day to the night. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but we show solidarity with peaceful movements. The reason why we do that is because we believe that black people and people in general, this whole thing is not about being monolithic. We all have different ideas. We all believe different things. But when we come together as a collective for the war, then we can work and defeat this. Afterwards, we can come to the table and we can do democracy for real. But in order to do that, we all have to put aside one difference, and put all the other things on top. So let's all work together. Let's do these things together. Let's start fighting together. I'm really happy that I saw a lot of y'all out tonight. I'm glad for the people who stayed. I appreciate you, especially the allies. One last thing I want to say, because we were in Aurora. One last thing I want to say is when it comes to the shits, when it comes to getting in the shits, white people, I appreciate that you want to put yourself in front of me, but I don't want you to put yourself in front of me. Because I'm never, ever going to step up to my position as a king, as a warrior, and you keep doing that. So black men and women who are listening, black men and women who are listening, who are actually watching live, y'all got to stand up. My allies, y'all, get behind us, get next to us, but don't propel yourself in front. We don't want you in front. We're ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. If you get in front of me, I'm going to cuss you out. I'm telling you the truth. All right? I want you to be next to me as my partner, not my protector. We don't need any more protectors. That's what a slave master is. They're not just your accuser, they're also your foe protector. They think that they're your parent, and they beat you, and they pretend to protect you. I don't want that shit either. There's more than one type of white supremacy. All right? There's that liberal supremacy, where they think they know what's best, where they think they know how to help you and defend you. It's time that you all listen to us.
White savior.
It's all that you guys, all that you've done, that you listen to us this time. All right? So listen to us, take our lead, and we will make sure that you are safe. And then make sure that your neighbor is safe.
I want to talk about the good things. Tonight, I am so proud of all the first-timers that were in line with the directions and the other night crew. Give yourselves a round of applause. Because honestly, there's people that come out here with their own ideas and they're attached to their own specific needs, and they like to fuck shit up. You know, order. It's all about order. Don't forget about those attributes that you built upon yourself. Each one of you has the power to make this movement much stronger. We have a list of chants that someone stepped up and they took the time to go bring some of these up. I heard a lot of y'all out here doing chants, and on the back of these chant lists are all the names that we can collect of people being killed by the police, so that we're not just saying the same names. You know, in my spirituality, I feel like George Floyd is trying to go into the doors of heaven, and we keep calling my brother, and he's like, oh, I'm there, but now I'm back here. There's plenty of people who still don't have justice. Yeah. We have to say their names. They are not alone. And I think we should all be really upset. I think we should all understand how the depth of viewing the things on the television and researching impacts a black man like me. The fact that people have been lynched and the people in their cars can't wait 8 minutes and 46 seconds. They can't wait for a little inconvenience. People are being lynched. A black woman in the last week has been burned alive. I'm not telling you this stuff so you feel bad. I'm telling you this stuff so that we will learn how to fight. So that we will feed the fire of justice. This is not about submittance. I've been out here. We've all been out here, and we all came together. Individuals united. I keep repeating that. It is not a Facebook group. It is not an Instagram group. We are all individuals with specific powers to your universe, and I want that shit to be amplified. Yeah. So if anybody wants a list and wants to be chant team, we need chant team. Some of y'all out here are trained. You know self-defense. Step up, because we need people for self-defense. There are people that come out and try to whoop our ass. There are people that have come out and whooped our ass. So we need people, you know, get some zip ties. We're gonna zip tie that motherfucker, leave him on the side of the motherfucking road. Straight up. There has never been a revolution without bloodshed. There's never been a liberation without bloodshed. If we want our freedom, we have to stand strong, empower our brothers and sisters, and keep this fucking fight up. I went to DC, and they ain't doing it like this. I saw 12 people fucking protesting. Their autonomous zone has been been reclaimed by the authorities. Denver is a hot spot. The world is
Right.
watching Denver.
30's fucking
This is
2
a
days.
global impact. When I say systematic racism, I'm not just talking about American systematic racism, because the elite
Damn, I'm getting my
are
mileage
all on the same paycheck. The elites are all on the same thinking. When people are over there in France, when people are in England, when people are in Malta saying Black Lives Matter, they're not talking just about the Black lives here. They're talking about the black people that are dying there too. So don't think this is just a fucking movement. And this is just me speaking as a black man. In my eyes, I come out every night after work because I believe this is the fucking revolution. And until they shed my blood, or they give us what's due to us, I will not stop. And I ask each every one of you, are you gonna take the fucking deal? Or will you stand up for what's right? Stand up! Stand up! I'm out here, man. And I'm grateful that there's people out here. I'm not taking ownership to you guys being out here. You were all out here on your own accord. You see how the night shift runs. We hold shit down. We have people out here who want to run through us, and we organize and take care of it. No one gets hurt. No one gets left behind. Sorry, I'm real fucking weird about my hair. Thank you for listening. People that want to go home, you can go home. But the night shift will continue. Go!
Oh, you do? Oh, you're a peach. I actually have a battery in that. I gotta stop turning on my flash though.
I figured I got 2 running to keep this alive.
Tomorrow and the next night, we will meet at 7:30. That's City Hall, same place. Thank you all so much. This is beautiful to see. Y'all are great.
7:30.
We got another brother on the
Holding
street.
down fucking traffic. 12 of us holding them for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And now look at all of y'all out here because you still know the fight is going on.
It's all, bro.
Hi, my name is Noah. My name is Noah Mwamba. I'm a refugee. I came here in 1993. You know those commercials that you guys saw of little African kids needing to be adopted? Yeah, that was me and my family. A white family adopted my family and took us out of war, the 93 Congo War. That's why I'm here so passionate about it. Because I would have died. My mom was supposed to be dead all my life. She found me off of Facebook. She's still alive. I'm in the pursuit right now to go get her. That's the American story. That's the American story. We are immigrants. We came here to create a refuge. That's the message we're out here projecting. All this extra shit is extra shit. That's it. I don't give a fuck if you're white, black, bruh. I own a moving company. Okay? I get on the phone with you like, how you doing? Is your day okay? Yeah, definitely. We'd be able to move you. And then I get in the streets like, motherfucker, I will hurt you. Yo, I became that way because America is that way. Every single person out here is the definition of America because they came as an individual character to be defined based on what they create of themselves. That's America. For us to not be united right now is not showing America. Yo, I understand we all got personal reasons. And yo, those personal reasons should influence why we should unite. When we should stop, we should have it planned.
There should be a roadmap. Let's create a roadmap tonight, right now, as soon as this is over. Let's create a roadmap for tomorrow around here so we know where we're stopping. Everybody, 3 people with microphones, a queen, a king, and a king. Who gives a fuck what their color is? We need to show them unity. We don't need to show them any personal flaw or any personal, vendetta or any Malcolm X story. You saw what we did when we were right there next to the homeless? That was the most powerful part. Malcolm X's voice is way too strong right now. Why is Martin Luther King's voice not being heard?
What?
We are doing a silent protest. We need to be organized, united, moving forward, saying, hey, this is the group we're putting together right now, and this is where we're going to march to this week. We need to make announcements after we're done like this and say tomorrow we're going to march down here. Whoever's coming, let's go. We need to move on and say, hey, our organizations, our communities are suffering because we're letting other businesses who are racist take over. No, we need to build businesses of our own. Why are we not putting groups together and saying, hey, okay, you own a company, you're here, you do something important. Let's unite for real. Let's move. Let's not stand still and keep walking. We're gonna get old. Unity by people. That's what we do. That's what we gotta do, not just say. Let's do it. Bless God, all's well. God is speaking. No man here is leading. No woman here is leading. God is leading.
What?
Bless God, all's well.
We're on.
Even it out.
Type of way, then we don't have to. It's not a Christian group.
We don't want anybody to feel othered.
So
Yeah,
just
definitely
so you
not.
know.
Definitely not.
And
That's just me.
also, MLK was violent too. We all focus on them only being peaceful. That's what the white people like to focus on. Because that's when, well, MLK did it this way. Why can't you guys be peaceful? Finish the story. There's a lot more. Y'all killed, white people killed him still. So he was still considered violent and a scary activist. Okay, so if you have anger in your hearts, rightfully so. We don't need to divide peaceful versus non-peaceful. I don't agree with that personally, because we're all out here to change things, not because we just want to be quiet and be silent. Peaceful is a weird word, and we don't need to. So divisive whenever it comes to that. Okay, so we don't succumb to that peaceful versus non-peaceful protesters. We're all protesters. We don't need to have like an adjective in the front. Okay.
I agree completely. When I said peaceful, I meant personally that this is peaceful. This is peaceful, but we need to keep moving. We are a unit. Let's keep moving. Let's trust each other. Let's do something in our communities. Let's not just.
Protesting works. It's been proven that it works. So we need y'all out here every night because the bigger our numbers are, the stronger we are. We take better care of each other and it comes everything.
So as you folks know, I just got here. I expect this to go on for 2 or 3 more hours.
We're not out here to just fuck shit up for no reason. There are reasons behind it.
All right, we're marching.
Yeah,
Let's find
obviously
out.
you can tell. This is definitely individuals united, and I only speak for myself. And I want to say that everybody else speaks for themselves. Okay? It can be confusing with everybody's perspectives, and people try to attach to a person's perspective. I speak for myself, and I mean the things that I say. And if you want to continue coming out here, I will respect you more and more each day. Because here's the thing. Everybody says Black Lives Matter. But with the entitlement of Black Lives Matter, that leads you immediately to a corporation called Black Lives Matter. I believe black people matter. Because this is individuals fighting for black people. So So all of the things you heard tonight, take it as they are. You know, we are all out here together. Because maybe next week that could be you speaking, or that could be you speaking. Because that's how this happened. Originally there was just 3 brothers, and collecting everybody else that's out here. 100%. Yeah. Is everybody ready to go? Hey, yo. Night crew. Dinner. Everybody that wants to stay. Everybody that wants to go home, there is no discreditment or any type of down looks if you want to go home.
Were you at the boarding against cops?
Oh, you weren't there.
It was from the Capitol on a Sunday at noon to the park.
Josh and I went. Okay. It took like 5 minutes for everyone to skate from there to the park. Oh yeah, I was.
Can I use a lighter? Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I got a battery and I'm good. That's what matters.
I noticed you just ran up at that intersection and then hopped out.
I hopped out of my car.
Yeah.
Right, like I parked over there. Which is not far, 2 blocks, right? No big deal. But I just ran up. I love all the buttons. I forgot mine. Oh, I got one. It says, do you want kittens with pizza or do you want the two?
The other one's nice. It's
Oh,
fuck the
which one?
police.
Oh, I do have a nice smiley face, don't I? Yeah, my boss lets us wear these. Oh, good. I thought it was gonna thin out.
Oh, just his thing.
It's like Einstein, right?
Just found it at a thrift store.
Okay. That's cool. Oh man, I recognize some of these. It's the ditch, stop gun violence. If you ever want to get some more, we're out on the 16th Street Mall, 9:30 every Sunday morning with hot food, and 9 times out of 10 we got a bucket full of buttons. Yeah. Shit like this one. Sunday morning, 9:30. Goodness. Where women used to be able to sleep at night safe from physical and assault, and a bathroom available to them. Get it? So, folks, we're gonna, looks like we're taking it to the streets. There's a crowd, and they're not leaving. People have been invited to dissipate if they wanted to. I am quite confident that we are gonna be moving through.
Are you ready to move? Are you ready to move?
Yes!
Let's march! Stand way. Will, your lead. Get your mic.
I love it when I get run into by fans and people who have found this because of the channel. Thank you. Keep sharing it, right? That's the key. You shared it on Twitter? Tweet it out? Thank you.
I made another.
I no longer have a staff. No, I no longer have a staff.
Sorry.
Yeah, remember that drum that I had?
I'm not sure if we do.
Yeah.
I cannot believe. That's definitely not a small group of people.
Yeah, they're both really cool. We're gonna try to like find them. So I should put stuff in here.
I'm keeping eyes. Folks, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, you better do that. You should probably get on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, whatever it is that you're using. Share this feed as we are live. Oh, that's just more awesome humanity.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need any fucking woman.
It's like to the level where it's like only I get to look at. Like the last drive, it's a Sunday course. Yeah, but it's already.
I'm not out. I'm not out.
Take. Yeah. Dude, you're wearing Crocs right now?
That's it, folks. This keeps growing. Can you stand tight for like 10 seconds?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, you gonna wash the shit?
Yeah. Yeah, I have it. It's my bag. Yeah. Hi. Fucking gross in there.
Thank you. Oh. Well, I didn't touch anything.
The first couple days they were really clean.
Yeah, I didn't touch anything, thankfully. Good, how you doing? Excellent. 32, is it? 32 straight days? This is fucking crazy. Yes. Taking up.
run somebody over? Yep. You're gonna run somebody over? You're gonna run somebody over?
Hey, somebody get his license plate just in case.
XTO!
Get his license plate just in case. XTO 652.
Run somebody over. Run somebody over. Run somebody over. Yeah, we're just protesting. Wanna run us over? Protesting? Run us over. Run somebody
None of that. So I'm really here for us, man. Like I'm here. I'm ready to kill for us. Like fight for us. For real. Shut down the shit. Like you hear me? I'll take it. I definitely don't want to see nobody.
How does this make you feel?
Good. Great.
So you gotta park the car?
This is voting, yeah.
No, I mean park it.
These voices cops is called to the call.
Coming in. Brick by brick, wall by wall, racist system has to fall. Wall by wall, this racist system has to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, this racist system has to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, this racist system has to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, this racist system has to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, this racist system. Hey,
Turn his brights on.
everybody's.
Hey, slow down up front.
Dip into the right.
Slow down up front.
Spread the fuck out. Spread out. Everybody's over there.
Who's street?
Our streets!
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 Who streets?
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 Our streets! Our streets!
Who streets?
Our streets! Our streets!
Who streets?
Our streets!
Who streets?
Our streets!
Who streets?
Our streets!
Who streets?
Our streets!
How does this make you feel?
Who streets? Who streets?
Night 32. Continuous. They're meeting at the Capitol at City Hall again tomorrow night. It's like 7. Can I ask, how does this make you feel?
Oh, that's good. I appreciate
appreciate it. I love seeing it. I love seeing it. Y'all are doing the shit.
What does it make you think that these people are out here 32 nights now?
You know what? They're making their point. They're making their voices heard.
Not a big inconvenience for you to stop for a minute?
And not at all. Not at all. More power to y'all. More power to
Fantastic.
y'all.
Find it live on Cut the Plastic on YouTube.
Hey, you're on Woke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Nice.
was on there earlier.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I hear I get some woke time. So to all you Twitchers out there on woke, thank you for hanging out with us. As you can see, it is not a small unit tonight. They are moving. They are not standing still quite yet. This is round 2 for most of them, who started at City Hall earlier today. City Council canceled the meeting due to COVID. They didn't even do an online, a Zoom meeting or anything. They just dropped the meeting. Boom, done. So, since everybody gathered to yell at City Council, they didn't have a building to march in, so they took their streets. Look how they're stopping up, holding it up, forming a line. They're wedging. This is a group of people who have come out over and over again. Various times, they're interacting. People are forming a group here. So, we're currently walking up 12th Avenue. There's a lens. Who are you guys with?
We're independent, man.
Nice. I'm Cut the Plastic.
Cut the Plastic?
Yeah, that's my channel on YouTube. A few others.
Wait, but how long you been out here? How many days?
This is night 32. I've probably taken about 4 or 5 for self-care.
Yeah, you need it, bro.
First 2 nights, I was assaulted 13 times by a gang of blue running around the streets of Denver.
I feel you, bro.
Elijah McGlynn!
Thanks for coming on, man.
Elijah McGlynn! Say his name! Elijah McGlynn! Say hands up! Hands up! Say hands up! Don't shoot! 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 My hands are up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Hands up!
What's going on, man?
Hands up!
Good job. That's what this does, though, right? They got out of their car and they joined, and that's what it's about, right there. Those two. That's how it's done.
Wake up.
Hey, slow people in the front, set the pace. Let the slow people set the pace.
From trees like it's 1940.
Right. Let's stay united. Great job. I appreciate everybody out here. Let's stay united. Let's show them let's feel unity. What time is it in unity? You like unity at what time? Right now.
Right now.
Clear the road.
Ambulance, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. We love you. We need you later.
And that's how it's done, as a unit. Did you see that? World, they said move, they bounced. You know what? As soon as they take a street intersection, I'm going to switch to a gimbal so you'll have a better, less shaky view.
Out of your home into the street. I want to burn your shit down. We can do that too.
So, let's have a mod talk real quick, mods. Tonight we're gonna have open chat. If you can't argue a racist out of being a racist, if you can't talk to a fascist with an educated fashion, then we're gonna have to clean up some modification around here. I'm not saying kill everybody and all that jazz, but whatever happened the other night is not gonna happen tonight. Tonight we're gonna let people express themselves just a little bit. I cannot see what's going on right now. Okay, he's got a hands up. That's good.
Into the street.
He's in support. Okay. Look at that. He's like, yeah. All right. Give him a horn. Give him a horn.
Out of your car.
There you go. That's right.
Whose street? Our street. Our street. Our street. Our street. Our street.
How do you feel, man?
Good, man. You?
Yeah, I'm great. I've been out here 32 nights. Or some shit like that. Yeah, man, every night.
Hell yeah.
They're coming out here every. Where you guys from?
Denver.
You were here in Denver.
Yeah.
Did you know they was holding it down like this?
I didn't. I went to the protest at the municipal center the other day.
Oh, you mean the police riots round 2?
That shit was crazy, bro. They were just.
That was temperate.
Unprovoked.
That was moderate by comparison to what Denver looked like.
Yeah, dude. They shut down the highway though.
They did shut it down.
Yeah.
That was pretty ripe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Cut The Plastic. My name's Brian. I'm a YouTube streamer. Right now we're on Twitch, and there's this thing they do all the protests on Twitch, and there's like 40,000 people around the world watching this shit.
Bro, how do I have YouTube, but I don't have Twitch.
Cut The Plastic. That's my YouTube. So somebody on Twitch retweets it, like re-streams me. So yeah, Cut The Plastic. We out here. I talk about some other shit. I've been fighting the system for quite a while. I got one of the first charge. Yeah, that's me. I got one of the first, if not the first charge in the state of Colorado for filming police officers in a police building.
Careful, bro. They might try. They probably know you by name and everything.
Dude. When they made the rule that said I couldn't film, it was because of my filming. That's a violation of the Constitution. So you guys are why I'm out here, and I'm glad that you got out of your car today to come stand in the streets. And I want to encourage you to tell your friends and come back out with these people because they're holding it down. I mean, it's Monday night,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
Last time I was here, they were shooting at us from cars because they were marching. You know what I'm saying?
Down. Yeah, you're right, bro. We need change, man. Like real shit.
Yeah.
This time, real shit.
Keep marching. I got more people I gotta wake up. Wake your motherfucking ass up, bitches! Wake your bitch ass up! I ain't no politician, so I ain't gonna talk to you nice. Yes!
You gotta get the gimbal out. So we're gonna move ahead a little bit. Stick with me. Uh-oh. There's a car. It said, fuck that.
Wake up!
Hold on. Anybody want to go look up the public domain for the officers that killed Elijah McClain?
Sorry, folks, trying to get this shit together. Just bear with me.
Tighten up. You in the back, let's tighten up.
Okay, we're getting there, folks. Sorry about that.
Okay, so behind this SUV, there's a white car that pulled up on us real slow, turned his lights off, and was just slowly creeping up. He ran through a red light. I think I saw him a few hours earlier. He drove over the sidewalk.
Was this charged?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's green. That's the charge amount. Is it working?
There we go. All right. You came out of your house?
Yeah. I have temporary on the thing, but I can't even check it out. I would like to turn my temporary off and going. I don't want to burn my food or burn my house down.
Oh, yeah. For sure. You can watch live YouTube. Hey, my YouTube channel is Cut The Plastic. Cut The Plastic. We're live right now.
It's been back around. That's the second time around. Watch out for that. Got red flag. Number 2, slingshot car.
And that way? You, come on, get out of here. Hey, yeah, stay tight. You guys doing all right?
Yeah, we're watching test.
Okay, I was sure they
No
just
harm.
no. Like a couple days ago, somebody got hit. So I'm a live guy. I just come to check to make sure you guys are doing all
No
right.
harm. Yeah, I'm about to smoke a joint.
Perfect, man. You're good. Thank you.
Where's your stick though, buddy?
Cut the plastic.
Oh, one word?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
On YouTube. It's like an island picture. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can fall. And that's since we was walking down Sherman or whatever the fuck that was. He can fall. That's good. Somebody keep an eye on that car behind us right there. With no lights on.
I got it. I checked it.
Right there, we're gonna barricade this spot so that they gotta go around.
No, right here, next to the other one.
They just moved the other one.
Okay. It's more narrow down there. It's more narrow down there.
Alright, watch out, y'all. Forrest can stand in front of them.
Careful in front of that car, girl.
Forrest, look.
Y'all are fucking weak. You're fucking weak. You're fucking weak. Y'all guys are the fucking weak link in the chain.
Hey.
What the fuck? Get that fucking dude out of here.
Don't worry about the guy to the right of you.
Look over here. Look over here.
Focus on this over here.
Someone with a
Can't.
megaphone talk, please. Someone with a megaphone talk. Hey, look over here.
She doesn't even need a megaphone.
I got a lot of fun too, but you saw everybody can hear it for him. So these motherfuckers up.
Interior. Please. Go talk.
Hey, let's go, y'all. Y'all hurt?
They ain't got no fucking.
Fast, not too fast, not too
Slow.
fast.
Slow it down.
Hey, pay attention. Pay attention.
They got you on it. Let's go.
Come on, keep walking. Move. Everyone move.
Good evening, boys and girls, friends and lovers. I see there's a bunch of you joining us now, so we'll give you an update here. We are on Pearl and 12th. Some tensions, mostly just a unified group though. We are again at the intersection of Pearl and 12th. They are telling people to wake the fuck up.
Wake up! 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 Wake up!
If you haven't hit the like button on this video, we encourage you to. Thank you to all on Twitch who are here as well. Other channels as it may be. Tonight, City Council was supposed to have another get yelled at session, but I guess they didn't feel like that was appropriate, and therefore they canceled City Council. And by canceling City Council, they pretty much told everybody that was coming to City Council that it cleared their section to do whatever they needed to do for the night. In this instance, we're marching. So there are definitely at least 50 people here, taking up most of a block. There were about 100 earlier when I rolled up on them. Some went home. See how they held the line? They stopped at the sidewalk. They didn't go into the intersection. People are following. Oh, this is Washington.
Fuck that goddamn PS5. You better talk about the black people that's getting hung from trees, goddammit. I'm gonna wake all you motherfuckers up tonight. Oh, it's 10:30, yeah, wake your motherfucking ass up. I don't give a fuck who got work. I don't give a fuck if you got school. I don't give a fuck what you got. You better get your motherfucking ass up and be vocal about these motherfucking black people in the streets getting hung. That's fine if you have children. Let them little kids know that black people are getting hung in the street. I'm a cuss on your street, man. Yes, I am. Right now, and do a goddamn thing about it. Black people are getting hung from trees. You better say something. You better do something. You better wake your ass up.
Actually pretty respectful of Chris dropped the TV, so I mean, you're right. No, we're not going to stop black kids in this.
I'm not here to be diplomatic either. I'm not a politician. So if your kids are asleep, you better let them know black people are getting lynched. That means they're getting hung from trees. You better say something. You better do something. You better make it vocal. You better make it known that black people are getting hung from trees. And this is why we are still out here a month later. Boy. Hey, you get in your car. Just know black people are getting hung from trees. That's why we're out here. We're out here because black people are getting hung from trees. This isn't no goddamn Black Lives Matter. No. Black people are getting hung from trees. If you're losing sleep, good. Because I can't lose my life. Oh wait, if you're losing sleep, I got something better for you than that. Don't worry, y'all. I'm just trying to wake them up. Let them know they getting hung from trees out here. So you're standing on the porch right now to the left of me. Black people are getting hung from trees. If I woke you up out of your sleep, I'm not sorry.
What do you think about this?
Black people are getting hung from trees. You don't believe me? Go look up a man.
How do you feel hearing that black people are being hung?
I'm gonna say his name again. For those of you who
Coming?
hear me in your comfortable apartments right now.
Cut the Plastic on YouTube.
People are being hung from trees. I'm not a politician. I'm not here to be diplomatic to your motherfucking ass. You better wake up and say something. Do something.
Word 'em Up TV. Why is Word 'em Up fucking deleted? Undelete whatever Word 'em Up said. Right now, folks. Unless Word 'em Up deleted it himself. What does this mean to you? What does this mean to you?
A lot. And the fact that it comes right through, I don't know, just the fact I think I like want to see where everyone just comes down and just meets. It comes out into the streets.
It's beautiful that you came out. That people are actually getting out of their houses, coming into the streets, joining this community right now. That's what you all need to be watching. That's what you all need to be seeing. Hi, can I interview you? Whoa, 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 whoa. There's people here. What are you doing? Do you not see these people?
Bye. Safe travels. Fuck, man.
There's a man in this window right now here on the corner house. Black people are getting hung from trees. You better say something. You better do something about it. You better not just sit here in your motherfucking apartment and look at us. Black people are getting hung from trees. To the woman that's looking at us on the same porch of the Fountainhead, 1290. Black people are getting hung from trees. You better say something. This is not 1940, this is 2020, and they're hanging us from trees. I don't believe you're gonna look up a man named Robert Fuller. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry if I woke you up tonight. You better wake the fuck up.
Wake up!
We need to stay together. We're waiting on all y'all.
Get off the clock.
I'm down one battery already, folks. That's fucking shit. Somebody wake Ghost up. Tell him to get his ass down here.
Is everything okay?
Hey, can you hold this for me?
Yeah, man, whatever you need.
I just gotta zip it up a little tighter.
I can hold your backpack too if you need.
No, I
Short
like
break, man.
It's not that heavy tonight. The helmet's on my head.
All right, cool.
Thanks.
Bro.
Thank you. Whee! Hey, you're upside down, folks. Did the gimbal die again?
Gotta build this guy helmet. I know, right?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Quarter-inch threaded pieces from Home Depot, man.
Yeah. So, for those of you who are just tuning in, we are walking. I think this is Washington Street between 13th and 14th. There's a homeless encampment here. And so we're holding silence and vigil in solidarity. You know, you can, they say you can just park your car and come join them.
Right, an empty lot. It's perfect.
And that's how it works, folks. You say you could just park your car and come join them. And they do. No. So I'm not sure if this gimbal's gonna hold up tonight or not. We're gonna try it again. So this is the silent walk. Because the homeless that live here.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racists! Police! 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 No justice! No peace! No racists! No justice!
All right, we're going this way.
Oh wait, I'm gonna need
No
to
police
wait
department?
at the intersection.
What are you doing?
We're taking a right down 4 feet, but we're going to pick it back up and spread out.
There's a parking lot right over there.
Oh man, we've been doing this, man. We've been at it.
I know.
We appreciate it.
Were you in Aurora?
Yes.
You look like a girl who was laughing when I asked cops if I could lick their boots.
Oh.
No? You don't remember that, so you didn't know. Yeah, because it was just funny, right? On a live stream. Cut the Plastic right now on YouTube.
Oh, all right.
Cut the Plastic on your phone.
So,
Yeah.
have a good night.
You too. People meeting. I'm gonna go check Michael for a sec. Oh, sorry.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
So this is 13th Avenue in Washington.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Where my phone's
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
a little out of alignment.
Wake up! 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 Wake up!
I can't believe I only have 45 thumbs up, folks. Yeah, no, people are being lynched. You absolutely better be hearing this shit. The world is listening, sir. Oh, this one's got 144, but 144 people. But I'm on a channel. They're rebroadcasting me to like 70,000. It's a national protest feed. They're blown away that there's lynchings going on today in America in 2020. They thought it was just trolls talking in the feed till they actually saw you like 5 or 6 times repeating it and repeating it.
All right. Well, to the people that's listening into this man's camera right now. There's no hoax about this. Go look up a man named Robert Fuller. I'm speaking into the mic so anybody else who wants to listen can hear me. But to the camera, the people watching in the camera right now, people are being hung in 2020. You better say something. You better do something. I'm not a politician, so I'm not gonna fucking talk to you nice. They're hanging black people from trees. Go look up Robert Fuller. Go look up a man named Robert Fuller. They are hanging black people from trees.
The only thing I'm concerned about, having done this for 30 days or so, is that you're the last guy back here. And you're the easiest target because you're at the very end. And I just want you to know. All right.
What's up, nigga? What's up? I ain't out, nigga. I'm out here.
I know that.
If I'm the easiest target, then take your shot, white man.
Not me.
I'm out here in the open. I got the easiest shot for you. Take your shot. Y'all want to get violent with me? I'm the last person in the group. I'm the loudest one talking. Take your shot, white man.
No, wait, change it.
Over to black people are being hung in trees. Go look up Robert Fuller. Change that sign over to black people are being hung from trees. Go look up Robert Fuller.
What am I doing?
Rise to the plane!
Still holding to it, buddy. I can't believe they haven't stopped it yet, though.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of rolling. I'm not sure they really are.
Ambulances are everywhere tonight.
Well, that's because there's no cop cars anywhere. If you haven't noticed, they're gone. There are no cop cars around. Good afternoon, sir. Can I ask you, what do you feel seeing this happening right now on the streets of Denver?
I mean, I think it's good that you guys are supporting this, but I'm just tired from work and trying to get home. So.
Okay. Did you get too inconvenienced?
I'm sorry?
Did you get too inconvenienced tonight?
No, I mean, no, I don't feel it's super inconvenience. I mean, you guys gotta do what you gotta do.
Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Thanks. Look at again, silence.
What the cops do to me? I'm in front of SLS for my shoes again. They took all my clothes, man. All my clothes! I left DDC in sweats. I got to keep the orange flippy fluffies. I left those at home though.
Wow.
Yeah. They questioned my daughter without a guardian present. It's pretty awesome.
Wait, what?
They questioned my daughter without a guardian present, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I can't believe that was awesome, but isn't that illegal?
Yeah, and you would think impounding my vehicle from blocks away from the scene of the crime would also be illegal, but no. Apparently they were getting a warrant. The Sergeant Detective Bushy, who I spoke with this morning, assured me that they would never impound a car for no reason, put me on hold for about 6 minutes, and then he came back and he said, "I'm sorry, sir, I have no reason. I don't know why we impounded your car. You can go pick it up anytime, no fee." Yep, it's pretty exciting stuff.
Sounds like a civil lawsuit.
I know, there's gonna be one.
Good job.
Yeah.
Denver paid $14.5 million in police settlements in the last 3 years. $14.5 million. Denver is the 10th deadliest city for violence by police. Right?
Everyone's invited when I get my yacht.
Nice.
Everyone.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing today? I'm good. What do you think about this protest going on right now? Yeah? Yeah, it's for Elijah McClain. You know, people getting lynched right now in the city, around the country. Did you know that black people are getting lynched in 2020? Yeah. Yeah, pretty fucked up, isn't it? Yeah. Have a good day. God, I hate this gimbal some days. I'm learning it. So, folks, thank you for hanging. I have to tell you, for the marathon that I just hiked, I cannot believe that these people have not shut it down. Quite a different tactic tonight. I feel like I just went on a march. That's what I feel like right now. They did not shut one street down tonight. I'm quite shocked. And I don't feel like I need to hang with this. They're not really. I don't know, folks. This thing. Okay, we're jumping the gimbal. That did not feel like the night crew that I'm used to.
Is that good or bad?
They didn't shut one street down. Normally it's like 8 minutes and 46 seconds. A few blocks later.
We did that at like 6.
I'm talking about till 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been out here with these guys filming it. This is definitely, maybe I can see why they're not shutting it down tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, look where we are. We're at the Colorado State Capitol. There are tents here. This looks like an occupation. This is a residency. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and lovers, children of all ages, you're at the Colorado State Capitol, and it's going down. They are here, and this is the beginning. Welcome home.
It's not a joke. It was a nervous laugh. It was a short, nervous laugh. It wasn't a real laugh.
You saw what we all did, and that was good. I've been talking throughout the week about making the city's job hell, and specifically making the mayor's job hell. So, Mayor Hancock holds a mayoral council every Tuesday at 9:30. It has yet to be canceled. He does not take public comment. However, if we're able to pack enough people in the room, I'm sure we'll be able to hold him hostage and force him to, just like last time. So I know we're all out here late, and 9:30 is pretty early, But if you can get there, if we can pack the room, we can make his job hell. So 9:30, City Council building, that one right over there. Mayor Hancock is holding tomorrow morning at 9:30. So every Tuesday that happens. It's at his office. It's yet to be canceled. It's in person and not virtual. So if we can show up and fuck him up, that would be awesome.
Yeah!
Yeah! Hey, everybody.
Oh, you put food. Oh my God, there's food in here. There's food at the Capitol, folks. That is beautiful. That's what's
Hey,
up.
everybody in the back. Everybody in the back. Everybody in the back. Man, that's bright as fuck. That works. Everybody in the back. Conversation. So now that we're here, I need y'all to understand something. There's new people here. This isn't just about the moment that you're experiencing. There's education that you need to do. There's some Black history you need to go find so that you can educate your peers so that I don't have to have a conversation with you prefaced by everything that I'm tired of saying over and over, okay? Keep these things in your mind, these authors. Chancellor Williams. Chancellor Williams. Chancellor Williams. If you simply type that name into a Google search, you will find The Destruction of Black Civilization. That book right there. By reading that book, you have defeated every argument you've needed to have, period. As a Black man and a white person, reading that book defeats all preface conversation. You can come up to a Black person and they can start a dialogue with you without having to tell you 1,000 things that we're tired of talking about. But you have to do your due diligence. You have to educate yourselves. You have to do this. You're not just out here for this. You're not just out here for that. You weren't just out here to protest. You are out here to learn. To learn. I learn every day. The minute that you consider yourself a teacher is the minute that you have stopped growing. It is the minute that you have stopped becoming wise. It is the minute that you have failed yourself. Always be a student. Always be a student. Learn from everyone. The person you consider the lowest among you is actually the highest among you. Every person you see, consider that person, whatever you believe, the image of the Most High. Consider that person the image of whatever you see is divine. Because they should be doing the same to you. When I talk to you, like those who know me, I look at you as a divine being. We have to start looking at each other like that. Which means we have to educate so that we can do that. All right? This is how we build a community. This is how we diffuse conflicts between each other. There will always be a fight. There will always be some sort of miniature conflict, some microaggression. But in order to get over that, we all have to bring ourselves down to earth in order to recognize that we were born in the clouds. The sky, as Neil deGrasse Tyson wrote in his first book, the sky is not the limit. It is not the limit. When I was in prison, I had that written on a piece of paper and it was taped to my ceiling. So every day I woke up, I could realize that there is no limit to how much I can grow as an individual and no limit to how much I can learn from the next man and woman that I confront. You all have to recognize that, okay? We are here together. We are here together. The peaceful, the non-peaceful,
the violent, the non-violent, the radical, the complacent, every one of us is here together. All right? We are not a monolithic people. We are individuals coming together. This is important. This is a real, live, important movement. And in order for us to coalesce behind my cause, because you're out here for us, these black people, in order to coalesce behind that, we all have to come together. All right? When we start speaking with angry voices, you have to know where that anger comes from. We will not silence that. Let us have it. And just listen. Come on, say something.
You can find a PDF of the destruction of black civilization online. Just recently, I just downloaded.
To go off what he said, every white person here knows that. To go off what he said, yeah, no. They hang your motherfucker, no. They really are hanging people. Like, really, go look this up. But y'all heard me yell that 30 times, so I don't need to say that to y'all. But to go off what he said, let me ask every white person here something real quick. Hypothetically, we know this ain't gonna be the case, but hypothetically, if you guys were 14% of the population, y'all are good with numbers like a motherfucker, so y'all can crunch these numbers in your head in a moment. If y'all were 14% of the population, and since 1992, you had been the 40%, y'all are 14% of the population, and since 1992, you have been 40% of all police killings. Would y'all do anything peaceful? You all being murdered? Okay. So, the reason why we are angry is because this is so for us to this day. I've been trying to tell I commit every white person that's here right now. So, there's no separatism here, there's no colorism, no racism here. If you're here right now, you clearly fuck with black people. So, I'm not here to question that. What I have been questioning more than anything else, and I'm actually just saying this more or less just internally, but you guys are hearing it, is where are my black people at? I'm really disappointed in them because there's
where
8
my
of
Mexicans
us.
at?
There's 8 of us here. I see more white people ready to burn down, kill, and fuck shit up more than I do my own kind. I'm proud of y'all for being here. I'm disappointed in some of my own for not. And thinking that it was over at George Floyd a month ago.
Bring them out. Burn shit, dismantle shit, it's coming down.
It is time for Burn Down Part 2. Everything though, this building, that building, police precincts, courthouse down the street.
Escape the precinct! Escape the precinct!
We need to actually really get planned for this though. I mean this in true real reality. Like we really need to get planned for this because I'm pretty sure that somebody can hear us within an earshot, especially with my loud ass. I'm hearing this right now, like, oh, they're gonna burn down the precinct. Yeah, you're right, bitch, but in reality, we actually need to come up with a plan, like, truly, to really do this now. Because we're not getting justice with peace and marches. It's gonna be another black person that died. There's probably 8 in the last week that we ain't heard about, myself included. I don't know every single. That's a hard thing to keep up on. You hear the next nigga that died? That's like the next Lil Wayne song or some shit.
Oh my God.
In reality, as a black person, that's how I really feel. Like, did you hear about him? Did you hear about him? Like, God, DJ Khaled, another one. And I'm not making no light of any of this because I'm a black person myself. But what I'm saying is that there are so many of us dying. Okay, cops kill 400 of us in a year. There's 365 or 66 days if you count a leap year. So they're killing at least 2 black people a day, if not more. The idea is that, like Malcolm X said, we're not outnumbered, we're out-organized. So it's time for us to actually organize. I got a long-ass speech that y'all probably hear in the next couple of days, but this is the crowd for me to deliver it to. And it's not that I'm not seeing any belief in this crowd. The idea is I want this speech to go much further than just this right here. Y'all are here, so I don't need to give y'all this speech. Y'all probably know everything that I'm thinking or want to say or gonna say. But to the people out here who, like the guy who was walking, when we was walking and he came out of his apartment, he probably doesn't know this speech. So we need 10 more of those, 20 more of those, 100 more of those, 200 more of those. I fuck with everybody here tonight. And that's all I'm really gonna say. I didn't come here to lead some shit. Y'all see the Black Panther shit? Oh, I'm pretty sure this motherfucker gonna fuck some shit up. No, I'm ready to, but I'm not here to be the loud voice and all that. I'm here to be the loud voice, but I'm here to listen just like everybody else. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Damn, look at all these people.
Would any women like to speak? Any disenfranchised people, that is a black person, someone gay, someone transgender, someone who's ever been disenfranchised, they gotta make a law for you. If they ever had to make a law for you, get up there and speak. Take my mic.
I don't know. I feel like you guys have heard me a lot tonight and throughout all the nights. Every fucking night we're out here. So I'm just gonna reiterate, we really appreciate y'all for being out here. And if this is one of your first nights out with us, keep coming. We are not done, okay? So all these faces that I see for the first time, I want to see you again, okay? We appreciate it, and like that's what we do. This is how we are heard. Protests work. It's been proven. Shit happens. The longer we're out here, and the more our voices are heard, they're gonna finally fucking listen. You know. So I don't really. I appreciate you being out here. I want to see you again. We're gonna try to look. We're setting something up. So y'all are down to do this shit. Like we're with this shit. So keep coming. I want to see you again. Bring it down.
Hey, I know you want to speak from Africa. A bunch of us men have been speaking all night. I really want to come up.
Hey, yo, same, but I'm just gonna say real fucking quick. It's also, I mean, this is all about, all the corruption that's going on in this fucking country that we have to deal with. And one big thing, this is an encampment here for sure. Please come out and support if you fucking can by staying here as well. We need more of that. And if you know people who are getting evicted right now, you need to talk to them and let them know that you can serve your fucking anger and shit with everything that's going on. Come here, show the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like white people who gotta deal with all the economic issues too. Tell your fucking white friends to come the fuck out. I see all you motherfuckers working shit whole jobs the same way I do. You know what I mean? Not going nowhere. Tell your motherfucking white privileged ass fucking friends to come the fuck out here and support and shit and be on the front fucking line. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
I fucking dare you!
And her mom.
I fucking dare you to be on front line. Women speaking, so I'm back. And if you are a woman, especially a woman of color, and you are nervous to come talk, just like this is safe. This is a big stage. It's on a stage, right? So if you never talk and you want to, come talk.
They have coleslaw and sandwiches.
A thing that I preach a lot because a lot of you guys are white, and the conversations need to be had with our friends and our family.
Right there.
So there's a thing called implicit bias. We all have it. So even black people, even brown people, we all have implicit bias. It's the things that we think are true, and that's what justifies a black person getting killed. Well, they did this and they did this because we've been taught all these things. And so there's a lot of it's a lot of psychology involved in it because it's our brains. We've been taught so many crazy things for so fucking long. And I taught myself, I'm mixed, and even my own mom, she's already mad at me for telling me this, but it's fucking facts. She taught me racist against our own people. So I check people really hard, and I know everyone's so offended that I check people's white superiority complex and implicit bias and stuff like that. But the reason I do it is because I've been checking my fucking self since I was a little kid. Whenever I asked my mom if I was mixed, and she told me not to tell people I was mixed. We are supposed to check the white boxes, and we're supposed to assimilate to whiteness. Your proximity to whiteness makes you more valuable in this society, and it's fucked, it's so fucked, and it's disgusting, and I to think that way about my own self. I didn't identify as being black for a long time because of our own racism towards ourselves. Colorism is real. It's not just in America. Everyone is protesting here in other countries too because of this. Colorism is so real that other countries are fighting back against racism because the elite is the white elite. If you're in the top 1%, the whole fucking Constitution is written for white male slave owners. And it's not changed for fucking hundreds of years, right? So, getting back to, I get on tangents, my bad, but getting back to it, talk to your friends. If you hear do some research on what it means to have that implicit bias. What are all these little low-key microaggressions of racism that we all suffer from on a daily basis? Well, first off, and you are not in, like, don't blame yourself for that first thought that comes into your head because that's what you get conditioned to think. You need to hold yourself accountable for that second thought and your first action, okay? So if you see your brain says something racist, immediately you're like, why do I think that? So you need to check yourself first and foremost, daily, every day. Check those biases and think, why do I think that? Is it because someone has lighter skin and they're more preferred and that is what we like better in this society? We need to stop doing that shit. So check yourself, and then whenever you hear someone say something obviously like obvious racism, like at least you can spot those people. There's a lot of people who have these like low key racist things that they say, and no one checks them on it, so then they think that they can still keep doing it. So we need to call those people out. Listen, and it's not just about racism, y'all. It's about misogyny. It's about transphobia, homophobia. We are all here together. Okay, so if you want to support LGBTQ rights, you also have to be supporting all Black lives because there are gay, trans, lesbian, bi, Black lives too. And if you're a feminist but you only support Taylor Swift and other white bitches, nah, we ain't about that. You need to support Black women. You need to support Black trans women. And if you only want to say you're a feminist and you only support white lives, that's white supremacy. So we all need to check those things. Google implicit bias, Google white fragility, Google white superiority complex, Google the white savior complex. That's a lot of our white teachers and nurses and all that stuff. It's because they're here to save Black people. Because their whiteness gives us that supremacy. You know what I mean? There's a lot to it, y'all. It's so much that you don't even fucking realize, but we need to all start educating ourselves and learning. And because if you say we're out here for Black lives and we still low-key racist, why the fuck are we here? You know what I mean? So it's not enough to be not racist or deny racism exists, but you need to be anti-racist. So work to fight all those fucking negative stereotypes that have been out there forever, since the dawn of time. We're done with that shit. Even with unhoused people. We don't want to call them homeless anymore because that's a negative connotation. So they've been criminalized and villainized for being poor. But that's their system's fault, right? So we don't do that shit. We don't judge people for the privilege that they have not been given. You know what I mean? So because someone's on the street, you know what? That means we are more privileged than them because we can afford it. They are rent and shit like that. Have a job that supports them. So it's all of us against the top ones. The patriarchy, the capitalist system, that it all has to be dismantled. So it's all together. Everything is connected, and we all have to fight against that shit. And I think that's all I got.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah times 3. Yeah. Yeah. Once we fucking kill it.
like come out when you feel like you're going against something that you've grown up in, and I know that that's hard. And so, thank you for everyone that came out. It's the right thing to do, obviously. So I fuck with you because you fuck with me. Yeah. I don't really have too much to say. Well, maybe it is a lot. I don't know. I want to talk about just like some mental health shit, especially to my brothers and sisters that are Black or people of color. This is all good and well, and it's great to feel the anger and it's great to feel the rage, and we should keep that up. But we all know that we're out here because we have been through trauma. There's a lot of trauma that we don't work through, especially Black men, because Black men are always expected to be strong and not cry and shit like that. Well, I just want y'all to know, Black men, it is okay to cry. When you go home, it is okay to cry. It's traumatizing to be out here. You know what I mean? Like, while we love the fireworks, that shit is traumatizing because we've grown up around some shit that's our whole lives. So you definitely have to work through your trauma because that's also a big part of this. And it's a big reason why we're out here is because we're traumatized by the shit that we see. So that's something that I feel like needs to be addressed and something that needs to be worked through because we can keep coming out here and fighting hard as fuck every day. But if we don't work through our own mental health and mental struggles when we go home, we're going to explode one day. And we don't want that. So mental health, big thing. Really not too much to say. Oh, shout out to all my women. If you're a woman, stand up. Stand up if you're a woman. Shout out to the women. And men, these are the ones that you should be protected. Always, 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 always. If you see another man, I've been pushed by a few men out here. I've been yelled at by a few men out here. I mean, I can hold my own, but like, if you see a man disrespecting a woman, don't ever stand by and allow that shit. Ever. It's not okay.
Motherfucking ass.
Hey, hold your other homies accountable. That's it.
There are buttons here. If you do not have one, get one.
Thank you, my friend. We got two, right?
I still like light.
I
don't know how to work it.
I just want to say, I just want to say we got too fucking quiet about William the Voice. Okay? We got way too quiet about William the Voice. Just because he had a fucking gun on him does not mean that his life does not matter. Now, let's stop romanticizing the deaths of Black folks, okay? Doesn't matter if they were a criminal, if they had a gun on them, if they played the fucking violin, their fucking lives matter. So what I'm saying now is that we still need to fight Beth McCann on this shit. We still need to call out CPD, and we still need to get Ethan Anton in jail, and we need to hold him accountable for his bullshit of shooting somebody that was running away from him and claiming that he had a gun on him. Yes, he had a gun on him, but he was fucking running. He never pulled the gun out. He was running. The reason why the gun fell out was because he fell to the ground after he got shot. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Hey y'all, I'm Meg. I'm a non-binary queer person here. Man, y'all don't have to hear that, but thank you. I appreciate it. I want to piggyback off something that Rebecca was touching on. You know, abolition begins at home. You know, we have to really interrogate those systems that exist within us. And I've been thinking a lot about responsibility lately. If you are out here, if you're white and you're out here because of your guilt, that's not a reason to be out here. You have to be out here because you know that you stand in responsibility to the people that you are in community with. You have a responsibility to all of your siblings out here. You have a responsibility to the land that we walk on, to the nations that have tended this land since the beginning of time. when we think about abolition, we have to think first and foremost within ourselves. How are we interrogating those systems of power? How are we breaking them down within ourselves, within those like minuscule parts of ourselves that we don't even notice? And when we're going out into the streets, when we're building these encampments, what kind of world are we building? When we hit the streets, we have to go out with a very intentional purpose. What kind of world do we want to see? We want to see a world full of liberation. We want to see a world where white supremacy is dead, where anti-blackness is dead, where anti-indigeneity is dead, where racism is dead, where land is given back and people are given the reparations that they deserve for the blood and sweat and tears that have gone into building this land. So when you hit the streets, I want you to keep in mind what kind of fucking world you want to build after this, and who you want to be in community with, and who you want to be in liberation with, because we are all in this together. And the bottom line is that we are working to that different world. We don't really necessarily fucking know what that world will be, but goddamn is it different than this one, alright? So every time you hit the street, you make sure that you are doing that you are doing the work within yourselves, and you are doing the work within your own communities to build that different world, because it is fucking possible, alright? Like there's, as Octavia E. Butler said, there are no new suns, but goddamn there are new suns. There's nothing new under the sun, but there are new suns. That's what it was. Ended on a rough note, but you know, we all make mistakes.
Anybody else?
Actually, can y'all hear me? Yeah, because I don't want to use that right now.
I'm cleaning it, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get no corona, I promise. I got like 8,000 alcohol packs.
You're good. I ain't no afraid no
This shit gonna be
coronavirus.
nothing.
Come on. I shared blunts with people. I shared cigarettes with people. I shared drinks with people. I'm not afraid no virus, okay?
I don't think nobody racist can get it.
Also, I don't know if any of you guys actually know this, except a few people. My name is Danny. I am trans male female. I've been on hormones for a little over a year, and now I'm actually dressing like a lady now because that one I don't know why I'm not comfortable. I wasn't comfortable. Maybe because I knew people would try to hurt me. Maybe because I know people in my apartment building would kill me if they knew I was trans. They're transphobic. I already know about one. So I met Archer, another trans person, and he was on the bus with them coming back home. And this dude threw him off the bus. He beat him up on the bus and threw him off the bus because he was trans. Transphobic is racism. Yes. No matter how you see it. White, black, we all are trans. There's a lot of people in that community. And that's also Pride Month too. Black trans lives matter. Say it with me. Black trans lives matter. Black trans lives matter. Black trans lives matter. Thank you.
Please go. Yes.
Everybody, you want to speak? Yeah. Hey, I'll say something. Hey, I'm grateful. I am super, super grateful. Pull the trigger at the top.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name's Leslie. I'm new to this. Tonight was the first.
Excuse me, love. I apologize. They said, somebody said right here, does anybody want to say something? It could be just disrespectful, right? We're going to be just disrespectful. I just wanted to say, I appreciate everything you guys have done. This is my first experience out here. Tomorrow after work, I will be here. Thank you so much for all the unity you guys have shown and all the accepting everybody. That was amazing. Tomorrow, let's go do it again and stay united. Yeah. Literally, that message needed to be out there because we worked hard today to pass something out. We just needed to be appreciative of each other.
Well, I would just like to say, I thought that the riots and things were relatively, well, like relatively calmed down and over. I live just over there in Capitol Hill.
We don't call them riots.
And well, not necessarily riots, but I thought the protesting had calmed down, and I am so fucking happy to see everybody out here because I knew that this war would not be won in just a few violent acts and a couple people maybe tossing in a few extra votes. One other thing that I have to say is, as someone, I'm Hispanic, but I'm white passing, and I realize that there is privilege in that. I watch people that are just like me pretend to not show any part of their culture because it's harder for them or because they don't want to admit that they are something. And it's wrong. That's walking on eggshells. I'm tired of seeing people walk on eggshells, and no one should have to. And walking on eggshells and not doing anything about it is being okay with complacency, and that's also wrong. I'm glad to see everybody out here, and I know that I'm just jumbling and just talking nonsense at this point, but it does really mean a lot. And I'm glad that everyone's out here still continuing to make a difference, and I am excited to see where this goes.
We're not stopping.
Well, yes, I know. There better not be any stopping, because this is the one good change in the world that I've seen in 2020, is that now people are finally angry enough and finally able to get out and stand up for what they believe in. And yeah, the consequences may be stiff, but you know, when all you've gotten is just stepped up your whole life, it gets a little tiresome after a while. And it's nice to see people out here finally trying, but everybody now is paying attention.
Anyone else want to go? Greg? You go first, I'll go after you. Just press the button. Hold the trigger. Hold the trigger.
Oh, okay. Hi guys. I don't know, I guess real quick, I guess I'll talk to the other white people here. What's up? I don't know, it's, I guess, really convenient. I guess that's kind of why we're all here. And a lot of what Rebecca said was about unlearning implicit bias, unlearning the things that we've been raised to benefit from our whole lives. It's really comfortable in white privilege. And the reason there's so much resistance to this movement is because people feel how powerful it is, how much momentum it has. And we're making people uncomfortable by making challenging their beliefs, challenging what they've been told their whole lives. I don't know, my public school taught me, MLK speech, the Little Rock Nine integrated everybody, and then everybody got their water fountains, and then racism was done.
Wait, we don't have any water fountains in this city.
True.
What the fuck?
I mean, all these problems intersect. We're out here fighting for Black lives, but once we bring up Black people and Black culture, I mean, we're fighting for all marginalized people. That's, I think, why there's so many queer faces here, why there's so many non-Black people of color, because once somebody gets some, we're all getting some. And I think the reason that this movement is so powerful is because Black culture has a lot of power. There's a lot of momentum behind it. I don't know. I guess all my white friends, stay in your lane, I guess. Know when it's time, know when you have a place to help, and when maybe it's time to boost up other voices. Thank you, baby.
I'm just going to talk real quick about a couple different things. First off, part of that is we are not trying to recolonize the land. That's something we do not want to do. We're trying to occupy this land in the attempts to give it back to the indigenous peoples it belongs to. That's first and foremost. We also took liberty today and planted food crops in this planter here. We're not putting anything in the ground yet, again, because it's not our. This is the people moving out here, you know what I mean? Like, this is available for people to come out here and do this. You want to set a tent up out here? You want to go that? Go ahead. You want to donate to this cause? Go ahead. We have food. Brad didn't really touch on the food, but like we have a team that's creating food, bringing it out here every single day. Support them as well. Over here as well. We've been out here for 30 days. I see tons of new faces in the crowd. Like I'm an old fan of this shit, not specific action for like 30 days. And it's good to see a reinvigoration of the movement. I'm not sure what exactly we did specifically to do that, but it's good to see people back out here again. So
One thing to remember as a white ally out here is to shut your fucking mouth and listen and learn, okay? Like, that's the most important thing out here. Like, I'm learning every single day, just like the rest of you are. It's important to have conversations individually with people and learn their stories and learn what they've gone through. Do the fucking research. If you want to talk to some people, Trey has tons of resources. Ask him which books to read. He will tell you. He would love to talk to you for a long time about it. Trust me, he would love that shit.
15 books you probably never even read.
But also don't expect black and brown people to do the work
No,
for you. Be
there's
willing
plenty
to
of
do it
resources, man. You can go, like you have a device in your pocket, which is the most powerful, like combined human knowledge in a computer. Like just use it. Secondly, it's important to remember that like part of the reason that they still allow white people to do what they want to do is because they think you can still be subjugated if you look like me. It's very important to remember that they think you can still be part of their plan. That's a disruption to not be part of their plan. You know what I mean? You can't just be not racist. You need to be anti-racist. You need to be violently opposed to the bullshit out here. Like, if you ain't ready to fucking die for it, you better be ready to kill for it. That's all I fucking know. And I'm not gonna say anything else because I have nothing else to say. James, go ahead.
Yeah.
On that note, there are two folks. There are a lot of black and people of color historical figures who we should all be looking at. But if you're a white ally and you want to look to the past for some other white ally, there are two people who died for the cause who are worth admiring. Kenny was talking about this over on the steps when he was talking about a different statue, a different thing to think of when it comes to what used to be here. One of the names that I believe is on this statue, forget his name, it's signed like Sujasil or something like that. But he was, it's signed like Sujasil or something like that. But he was involved, he was a part of this Union Army and was the whistleblower on the Sand Creek Massacre. He was a race traitor to the white supremacy that they had because he knew that the Union cavalry that was down here when Colorado was a territory wasn't fighting the Confederacy, it was just massacring indigenous people. He whistle blew, he wrote a letter to Washington, and there's a plaque down that way in Denver because they hung him up in the street for it, and they killed him because he betrayed the white race. And that's what you have to be ready to do, and you have to be ready to be lynched for it. Another person to look to is John Brown. I mean, again, white people are much less at risk of any of that stuff, but John Brown, arguably, at least from a military perspective, fired some of the first shots of the Civil War. He was an abolitionist, and he was done with their shit, and he fired on a Confederate force, and died for the cause as well. So there are historical figures who not the ones that we get statues of, but who have actively betrayed white supremacy, and those who we should look to along with all of those other folks. So thank you. More to add.
A few people back, a woman said she doesn't know what the world will look like when white people no longer run it. Trust me, there will still be white people in it. Here's why. We're too inclusive as black people. We're not violent. We don't, hell, how many black people you seen with a white girl? I'm being for real. I'm joking, but at the same time, y'all know some black motherfuckers that love some white women. We ain't gonna kill y'all. Another thing, Eminem is the top selling rapper. I'ma just let that marinate. Black culture, you know what I mean? Hip hop, rap, that's kind of some black shit. And we got a white guy at the top. We're very inclusive. So I promise you, just because there's no more white supremacy doesn't mean there will be no more white lies. You will never, well, y'all ain't gonna have no white lies, man. You're gonna start killing me. We did some shit like that to y'all. But you will never have to worry about us systematically disenfranchising you guys. Trust and believe that. We are very inclusive. When the British, well, not the British, but before the British came over here, and when the Moors used to sail around, I think it was about the 4th century, they went into Europe and they gave people soap. They went into Asia, the actual part of Asia, not Russia, but Asia, and they taught the monks there martial arts. This is historical facts as well. Just look up the Moors. They left Africa in about the 4th century and came back in about the 6th century. And they went all around the world, people art, culture, what do you call it when you learn how to do crops and shit like that? Agriculture. There we go. I couldn't think of that one right now. But just know that the day that there's no more white supremacy, you will never have to worry about your white life going under fire. We love y'all too much. We want to include everybody too much. That might be a bad thing on our end, but on the sense that we're willing to get violent to get rid of everybody, like some white people are.
White people do that shit. Black people
Yeah.
don't do that shit.
I'm saying on the sense we don't have that same idea, so don't have a fear that there's no more white people in charge. Obama will protect everybody. I'm sure that. I'm making a joke, but I just wanted to add on to what the lady was saying about what the world would look like with no more white supremacy. That's all. If somebody wants to speak, they can.
Okay, sorry. One quick thing, new topic. We generally feed all our friends every night. Big thank you to Cause, wherever she is. She definitely spearheaded this one. There's a small group of us.
Thank you, Cause.
Thank you, Cause. Yeah, there's a few hands on this project, but planning, funding, and manpower. If anyone's interested in helping, there's a Venmo or we accept cash donations. I could use support.
I'm right with her. What she said.
Okay.
That last one.
Or straight up, if anyone just wants to come, help us cook, help us transport, help us clean up, and just, I don't know, we're all out here taking care of each other. I like to feed my friends every night, but where's this a little thin?
Yeah, I gotta talk about feeding.
This isn't just overnight. We're trying to do this like for real out here.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I want to highlight the constitutional importance of feeding. Food Not Bombs versus the city of Fort Lauderdale is a case ruled by the Supreme Court. It protects the constitutional act of free speech by providing food in a forum fauna, a public place. I happen to be with some of the old occupiers, and what I recognize is happening here 8 years later, since they made it illegal. And I'm going to transition into this for a second because most of you probably don't know this. It's illegal for a human being to sit on a piece of cardboard in the city and county of Denver. It's illegal to cover yourself with a blanket, and they've been putting people in jail for it for 8 years. But what's worse than that are the per capita reported sexual assault and rape that has doubled from 350 to 700 per 100,000 residents. In the last year, the courts in Denver have ruled the camping ban unconstitutional, and Beth McCann is continuing to push it up the court's chains. Okay? So, know a little history, right? But the idea of this table right here, the food that it represents, is constitutionally protected free speech. And I understand that if there's food for people to eat 24 hours a day, and there's people in that space 24 hours a day, then the Supreme Court has already ruled that that's constitutional. Yeah. So, there's a lot of things y'all fighting for, but you gotta know some of the stuff too, right? That's what I gotta say.
No, I don't want to. Yes. No, I'm not.
Tina, go! We love you!
I'm not doing it.
It's not cool to call people on the spot if they don't want. It's all consent here. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind. Consent, okay? With everything. With that in mind, Tina just wanted to mention that this campment does not move until shit changes for Black lives. This shit will be here indefinitely. So please come out And I want, that's exactly what I re-emphasize.
The harder it is to sweep us out of here.
Yes, I want to re-emphasize that y'all motherfuckers need to be out here.
I'm out here because I want to be.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go buy a tent tomorrow. I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna buy extra tents for other people to be out here. Okay? We need motherfuckers to be out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just to hold ground. You will learn some shit out here. If you want to get up on some like real shit, real fast, be out here. We're gonna be out here teaching each other, working with each other, building relationships. This is how it gets done. All right? Hope to see you all here. Shit. What's up, everybody? First, I want to say is, like, today at the march, I was disappointed. Because we was marching, and it was like 2 fights happening in front of me. 2 fights. We're not supposed to fight each other at all. We ain't fighting each other at all. But be fighting the police. But be fighting the police. And if you like drinking too much and stuff and can't handle your liquor, you can't stop with us. Like, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I really.
Gotta use your outdoor voice.
Huh?
Gotta use your outdoor voice.
Yell at him.
I'm really awkward and I don't know how to socialize. So I'm really awkward.
You socialize by just being yourself and talking.
I just want to say it's been an honor to walk by all of y'all. I've learned so much this past 2 weeks. I'm more than happy to fight for what's right because every Black life matters to me. And I'm going to be out here to educate as much people as I can, even though I stutter a lot and I'm really awkward. I promise I'm going to do it for y'all. I personally don't partake in any violence or anything like that because I don't want the news to turn y'all's protesting into something negative. That's me doing my part, and I just want y'all to know that it's been an honor to be next to every one of y'all.
Everyone plays their role. Very important. Everyone plays their role.
Okay. Hi. Hi. Just want to start off by saying I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I want to remind you guys that we can't strengthen our voices until we strengthen our brains. We have to educate ourselves. We have to put our brains to use, not only when we're here, but at home. We have to educate ourselves because we have elders who need to unlearn a lot of things. I grew up in Virginia. I have a white side of the family that grew up in North Carolina. We got to unlearn a lot of shit, let me tell you, okay? And you know what? Me growing up white, I didn't know a lot of shit about the Black community like I should have, you know, because I'm not seen as a white girl. I'm seen as a Black girl. I'm colored. So I'm, educating myself so I can strengthen my voice and educate my family. And I know a lot of y'all have elders and people and friends who, be saying shit that don't sound right or be saying shit that they shouldn't. And I really think that we just will be more confident when we know more, when we learn more about our Black history and what we're actually fighting for and the pain behind it. So, yeah, that's all I want to say is that, the platform, this isn't our only platform. We have to educate people around us when we go home. We have to constantly educate ourselves. We have to teach people how to unlearn things. It doesn't just start with us. We have to educate other people too. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to remind y'all because that's something that I'm personally dealing with right now. So y'all are dealing with that. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to educate people. Don't be scared to tell people that they're wrong, that they sound racist.
Don't delete your friends on social media. Call them the fuck out and educate them. Seriously, yeah, educate then delete.
And then, if they get uncomfortable, let them be uncomfortable. Because even if they want to unfriend you and block you, maybe it'll make them think, you know? Maybe it'll make them reconsider, like, well, am I being racist since a black or a brown person or even one of my white homies kind of said it might be racist? Maybe it's racist.
It's important as a white ally to bathe in your white shame occasionally, you know what I mean? Like we were saying earlier, recognize your thoughts. I still have thoughts all the time where I check myself and I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? That's a daily exercise. We're conditioned away.
So, I've been walking around. I don't know if y'all noticed, I just kind of walking around like this. I'm not looking at y'all, right? I'm keeping perimeter from the inside. People are doing that from the outside. What I need y'all to remember while we're out here is that just like in other states, there are people.
My boys, if y'all can't tell, it's gone.
There are people who don't want these things to happen. So we cannot just be unawares. We cannot be unawares. Everybody still has to keep their eyes peeled. Okay? Those of you who are actually paying attention, make sure that you are doing your job. I know there's a few of us who are, but I want everybody to still, don't just rely on us. Don't just rely on them. We have to keep safe. I always try to preach being armed, women with mace. Men, have a weapon. People, be armed. People, be prepared. Be prepared. Do not think that you won't be put in a situation ever in your life where you may not need to defend yourself because you don't know if that will happen or not. That has happened to me plenty of times before prison. Before prison. I want everyone to be safe while we're out here. I want to prevent as many things as possible, as many fights as possible, everything. So we all have to be hyper vigilant. Okay? When we relax, you can still relax and know your surroundings. That is very important. Whenever I speak, it's always about education and security. Because that's really what this is about. Education and security. All right? But now that we've heard a lot of us speaking, I want you guys to socialize and get to know each other because we all have to know and trust each other. We have to know each other's faces. Get to know each other's faces, our body language, who you're near. Because if you don't know these people, a stranger can walk right up into your midst. A stranger can walk right up in. All right? To become a part of a wolf pack, you got to be able to recognize when a stray comes in and that person is not in your pack. That doesn't mean we dog somebody who is trying to come in and be an emissary. That we are the emissaries. That's what I mean. When they come in, we welcome them, but we are suspicious. We are aware. Okay? So get to know the people. Get to know each other. Get to know each other's faces. The names of these people connect. Because these are the people that you fight this war with. These are your fellow soldiers. Okay? We are more than just the average citizen.
We are one.
We are one. We are a unit. Where my wolves at? Where the wolves at? There we go. There we go. That's right.
I lived in this city for 40 years, born and raised. We're united. I appreciate every one single one of you guys. Let's do the damn thing.
Thank you. That's what's up. That was short and sweet. Hey, y'all, get to know each other. Get to know each other.
You do not have
Get to know each other, y'all.
Alan, I want one.
Alan.
I just want to make one announcement. For protesters and people who are out here who are menstruating, just please know that I'm always a contact. I always have sanitation products. I would also challenge literally everybody to carry those with you, regardless of your gender identity. Please have those products available for the people who are out here. So just want to put that out there.
Thank you.
Always have those. Please carry them for your fellow menstruating protesters. Thank you.
Do y'all know about cups though?
Yes. Oh, yes. Please tell them about cups.
But not by
I'll tell everyone I have an IUD, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah. But if you do menstruate and you've not tried a cup, they're fucking amazing. You can have them in all day, and it's like you're not even on your period. It's fucking amazing. I hate Amazon, so I originally, years ago, whenever I bought these, it was a Duchess cup, 2 for 15, but look Duchess up on its own, because, like, look it up through the website, order it through the website instead of Amazon, because it's on Amazon.
I have a friend who is donating cups to protesters.
Okay, if y'all want connections with cups, because honestly, like, if you have to deal with that and, like, every fucking 4 hours go find a bathroom and do that shit, that sucks. Being a woman is so inconvenient, but a cup makes it almost like you don't even have one. It's amazing! Promise. It's like weird, but it's like whatever. Just like dump it out at the end of the day. It's fine. Just rinse it out. It's fucking awesome. And if you're grossed out by hearing this, check that shit. Don't be weirded. Don't be weirded. You need to like normalize talking about this shit. Because guess what? If you're a straight man and you fuck women, guess what? We have periods. Get over it. Oh, okay. So this is another thing I was gonna bring up now that I have it in my hand again. So we all speak for ourselves up here, but I have been hearing some things from other women about the whole like woman rules versus man rules. Listen, if you are a person who feels comfortable defending another person, then by all means defend them, whether you're male, female, or non-binary. I know there are some women out here who could kick ass way better than some men. So if you feel comfortable being that person who uses your body and defends a smaller person or whatever, but we don't have to do this like girls versus boys thing, because I personally guess if someone is willing to like use themselves, I would rather stand behind, because I don't want to be pepper sprayed again or tear gassed again or whatever. So if you're willing to put your body on the line, whether you're man or woman or non-conforming, then by all means do it. And if you are a man, don't feel like you are obligated to defend a woman's body just because you're a man, because I know that like that's not, that's not for everyone, okay? So we don't need to like feed into those gender stereotypes and all of that, okay? So that's just my piece on that. Anyone else want to talk?
I don't need that megaphone. Just to touch on what you said really again briefly, is everyone plays their own role, you know what I mean? Like all roles are important, not everything is like fighting cops or whatever, like there's multiple things that happen out here that everyone needs to do, and certain roles need to be filled with different people. And to speak about fighting cops again, our security team, our frontline people includes all types of people, literally every type of people. The person I stand next to, the person I trust the most, not a man. I say that right now, you know what I mean? So don't feel like that should be an inhibitor. Everyone can learn to defend themselves properly. There's something about being face down with fastest pigs that maybe gives you super good strength too. So like, just remember that like, if you feel like maybe, I'm not good at doing these certain things, there's all sorts of roles to be filled. Just everyone has things to do. So don't be discouraged if you're like not the one who's gonna stand it.
So make sure you're going with groups. Do not leave on your own.
Don't ever leave by yourself. We get each other home.
Because, like we said, we are all out here and they are trying to get us. Leave with groups. Walk friends to their car, drive friends to their car if you have room.
Take each other home.
Just one last thing. The megaphone going off after this. We really want you guys to get to know each other and maybe familiarize yourselves with that. Everyone had really valid points, and we are listening. But like, we will also facilitate this time for you. We really just want you to be able to get to know each other and feel comfortable going home and coming back tomorrow. All right. Good night,
Love
guys.
each other.
Or occupy. Also an option. Whoever wants to stay. That'd be rad.
We are gonna watch.
Sorry to prolong things, I just want to make one announcement. Since we have a little community here, one important thing is having a press. One important thing is having a community press. I'm a writer and a research assistant in critical theory, and I've been trying to help out. I've just helped some folks write up pamphlets and put them together already. Especially if you're a black person or a person of color out here, and you want to any of the thoughts that you have, if you want those written up, I think it would be a really good idea to have a community press for this zone. I'm happy to write and print anything that you want. So just come and talk to me. Yeah. Thank you all.
Yeah, I'm another person. If anybody wants to talk to anybody, you can ask me anything, and I might have something good to talk about.
What's your name? Exchange?
We have all these people ready to march. Why are we not marching 2 days in a row?
We marched already, and we're free here.
We did not march.
This is an important part too. We marched all tonight.
Hey, skip
You were there, I saw you.
That's all I ever asked for. I know now is my enemy. I'm a refugee. Motherland, children cherish me. Memories and murders we know.
I got wired the other day.
You gotta get your name one more time.
Are you doing okay?
I know people leave and shit like that. Like, yeah, I'm about to be out here, I'm about to be loud. All right, clowns turn on them. Hell no, this is mine. $30. I thought it was going to be
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovers, children of all ages, this is an occupation. And if you're watching this in Denver, what should you do? Tell them.
Get your ass down here.
Get your ass down here. I mean, seriously. Food.
Hey, you didn't know where to follow us at? Hey, follow us at We The People 303. That's hashtag We The People 303. That's on Twitter.
There you go. Got it. Call it a night. This is so fucking beautiful. And I have food. I got like 20 pounds of pasta that I bought before COVID.
Oh shit!
Oh, I got like ham and tomatoes and like sauce and stuff.
Actually, just before that, we're making spaghetti and fucking marinara.
Oh, that's crazy. So you heard it, folks. Beginning tomorrow night, protest at the City Hall, 7:30. Denver's lit, and it's going down. So you gotta get your asses down here. Down here. At the Capitol. We'll talk to you later.
Want to know the funniest part about that?